Hi there and welcome to this Trade Radiators video. What we're looking at in this very brief video is the ins and outs of moving a radiator from this wall here to where it's kind of in the wrong place because it's not underneath a window, which is where a lot of your cold comes in, to the wall over there behind me. Now if you've watched some of our videos before, you'll know how to drain a system down and how to mark a radiator out, but this is more about the practicalities and the small things that you have to get over in a job like this that are kind of unique to every different kind of job that are all part of us putting pipework into a floor. So number one on our list is moving this bed. So what we're going to do is obviously get this bed out of the way and then we can have a look at which way the floorboards run and know exactly and plan properly how we're going to fit the pipes to this new radiator. I hope you enjoy this video and that you wish us luck. Thank you. So if we look closely at the floorboards, we can see that the boards are running this way and that we've actually got nails all the way going along here, which tell me that the rafters underneath here, which is where I'm going to want to run my pipe, run along just like this here. Now to make this job slightly easier, the pipe that we're going to run underneath the floor is going to be in flexible plastic pipe. This is perfectly fine to have on heating systems and is completely within regulations. But to make things look nice, I'm probably going to have copper stubs that stick up and go into our new radiator valves as well. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to bring up the two boards just over there for that one, and I'm going to get a small fan or a tool here just to bring up the two boards here for this one. I don't need to bring up every board because with luck, with the flexible pipe, I should just be able to push the one pipe that I need to go down there along here so it sticks up here. The thing is they want to keep the floorboards in this house visible. So we're going to do everything we can to make sure that these floorboards don't get too damaged and that they can be repaired and replaced later on and fixed. So I'm just going to go get my tools now and we'll dig into here and just see what we've got underneath the floorboards. So a really important aspect of this bit is to choose exactly where we're going to want to cut into our floorboards. Now I know that we've got a beam running across here because these nails wouldn't be here if it wasn't for that. So what I want to do is cut my line as close to these nails as possible so when we put these back they're still going to have support from this beam under here. Just a little bit of wiggling about and just being careful. Right, so there we go. Now we've got our old floorboard out, and as you can see nice and clearly, a nice beam just here to support our board, and obviously we've got our old beam there in a minute, because this pipe is not going to be coming up here. This end of the room, looking down here, we can see that someone's already had the boards up in the past. So rather than me making two more cuts, I'm just going to prise those boards up going along their old cuts. Right, so while we've got the system draining out, what I'm going to do, I've just got the rad up here that we're going to be working on. I'm just going to whip off its covering so we know exactly the width of the rad, okay? And that's going to give us a rough approximation of where we're going to take up this board behind us. The thing is, I don't want to take up too much board because as I said, these people want to still be able to see all this here. So we're going to do our best to take up the smallest amount of board. So I'm going to get this off now, get this measured, and then we'll know roughly how far along that we need to put our board, okay? Right, so the customers insisted that they want the radiator to be central under the window, and we do have kind of the complicating factor here that there's a plug under here. I have said to them that it's not the best idea to put a radiator over a plug, but unfortunately they've insisted they want it like this, and sometimes you just got to do what you're told. So 2.5 feet, so that means our neck is going to be here. I'm just going to measure up our rad now and get that hung on the wall. We've done videos on how to measure up and hang radiators now, so you're going to watch me do it, but we're just going to do it in stop motion because we're just going to speed it up because it is so easy to do. So we've got our radiator hung on the wall in the position where we want it. Now what I've got is two stubs of copper pipe that I'm going to use for our upstands into our valves that I've already put on here as well. And we're going to basically, how I always do it is I just pop this down on here like so, and then measure next to it just like that, because the hole we're going to drill is going to be a little bit bigger. So then I've got a hole where I know exactly where I can drill my hole. I'm just going to do that on the other side now, and then I can drill my holes down through the floor. Right, so I've got a 20mm drill bit ready for the 15mm pipe. Now that I've marked where this is going to go through, I'm just going to take this valve off out of the way, make my hole through the floor. The idea is we put our radiator valve on like that, and our pipe just goes straight down through the floor, nice and happily. Do you see how good that looks there? I'm just going to do that up the other end now. So there you go, we've now got our two pipes in at the moment with the holes going down into the floor. It looks nice and straight, and we're ready to go on to the next stage. Now usually what I do is I take up this floorboard here. That's one floorboard in, because I know that that bit will all come up there and we'll be able to get to it. So looking at this, the second floorboard in has already been removed. So what we'll do is we'll take that out because it's going to cause a lot less mess, and there'll be a lot less making up at the end of the job. So just watch me very quickly pop that up. So now we've got this up here, we can have a closer look at the next bit that we're going to do. So our floorboards are up just along here. If you look under there, you should just be able to see that our pipe is going to go down there, and we'll be able to get our hand under there and get our push fit on. Basically the idea is we're going to pop a hole here, pop a hole here, pop two holes here and two holes here, and then we can link up with our pipes that are already on the current heating system just like that. So watch me do that now. It's important to remember that when you're drilling the holes for your pipes, to keep them low enough down so they're out of the way of any nails and that when you're putting the floorboards back down. Right, so now I've got all my holes drilled. I'm going to feed my pipe through, making sure that I don't kink it. I'm going to go from this radiator valve here nearest us to the radiator valve over there, because the new radiator valve we've got has got a universal TRV on it, which means it doesn't matter which way round the flow is. So let's pop this first one in here. Sometimes, if you're on your own, you'll need help doing this bit. And then now that I've got this pipe up at this end here, I can pop our insert in. I mean, you've got to look into the different ways of using different types of flexible pipe manufacturer. But Hep 2O, the one we're using here today, requires that you put a insert in. Then I'm going to get my hand under here. I can feel our copper pipe. I'm just going to push that right up under there. So then it looks a little bit like this. So there you go, you can see our copper pipe sticking down. We've got our Hep 2O just there, and everything's brilliant. So I now know exactly how far I want to cut off this piece of pipe here. That's done. Right, and now I can start and just thread my pipe through under the floor here for the second bit of radiator pipe. So, and it's exactly the same thing here, just have my insert on, pop this on just like so, and then go under here and get that pushed onto our copper pipe. So now if you have a look, you can see that our pipe runs are in there. So now all we need to do is cut the copper pipe there and connect that with a straight Hep 2O fitting, and then we're all done there. And exactly the same needs to be done at this end. So there we go, we've got the pipework all back in and everything. Before you put all your floorboards back down, I strongly recommend that you go around with your adjustable spanner and a pair of grips, tighten up all the joints that you may have done any work to, and then refill up the heating system, vent it all, check for leaks under the floor and everything, and then also finally turn the heating system back on and make sure it all works okay. As soon as you've done that, you can go about popping all the floorboards back down and clearing up the room so it looks a little bit more like this. So there we go, we've got our lovely new radiator in, we've got all our floorboards back down, we've got the beds back, we've done everything looks great, the system's filled up again, no leaks, no problems. I hope you found today's video helpful if you're thinking about moving a radiator in the same room, or sometimes this can work even if you're trying to move it from one side of the wall to another. This kind of method of, slowly figuring out where you can run your pipes and figuring out how to remove floorboards without causing too much damage can be really helpful if you're thinking about doing any works to your heating system and your radiators. If you need any more help, please visit the website at Trade Radiators, and thanks ever so much for watching. Bye bye.